From the EIU homepage, we'll go to the library in the top of the page here. And to locate books, we'll want to choose books and movies rather than searching the article literature. And I'm going to search for books with the title Natural Disasters, or Natural Disasters anywhere in the title of the book. In my results, I'm noticing some older content appearing at the top of my list. Because their title is Natural Disasters, they're coming to the top of the list. I'm looking for a little bit more current information, so I can choose creation date as one way to further refine and limit the results that I'm seeing to more relevant content for my purposes. So I'll look at content published from 2017 to 2021. In these results, the very first result is a book about natural disasters published in 2019, and it is currently available in the Booth Library Ballinger Teacher Center juvenile books. So this tells me that this book is aimed at a younger readership. The second result is an ebook. It's available online. I can click on that to bring up the record for this book. That includes a short description and a table of contents. And if I decide that this is looking potentially useful to me, then under View Online, there will be a link to access the contents of that ebook. From here, you can click on a particular chapter or topic to see more information. And the full text is available on the screen. We have ebooks through a number of different publishers, so the way the ebook looks will vary depending on what publisher you're accessing the ebook from. The third result is an open access ebook. This is something that is openly available to anybody with internet connection, and we're linking to it from our library catalog. The fourth result is actually a physical book, and I can tell that because it says it's available at the Booth Library Book Stacks. This is our general or main collection of materials. From here, we can notice that the call number, or the number that will help us identify exactly in the library where this book is listed here at the end of the link here where it says GB 5014 N484 2019. That'll help us find it on the shelf. But also, if we take a step back and notice that the very first letter of the call number is a G, that will tell us what floor to find the book on. We can come back to the first part of this statement here that says call numbers beginning with A through H alphabetically, which includes G, are on the 3000 level. And the 3000 level here in the library is the third floor. That's the main floor when you're walking through the building. I'm going to click on the title of this book and scroll down and see again the description and a brief table of contents. Also, if I wanted to find books similar to this topic, we can come to the subjects and link to other books about natural disasters. Or there might be other subjects, depending on the book you're looking at, that you might decide, oh, I want to link into this other subject and find books on that topic as well. So another way to branch out your searching using the library catalog. And then down here under Get It, we've got that call number information repeated here with the added bonus of a locate feature that will help us geolocate the book within the building. We've mapped to this call number, and that is identifying the exact location on the third floor where you can find this book, just off of the main hallway here toward the south end of the building. And then once you find your book, you can just take it to the service point here at Circulation Services to borrow that material. Back in the library catalog, I quickly had logged myself out, so this screen is looking a little bit different than when I first was on the page, but this is what you would see probably when you're using the catalog. But you could be prompted to sign in to see if there are additional options. And you'll just log on with your EIU NetID and password, And now under, click over here to the Get It section of the page, you'll see the option to either request or access the book from iShare. Request is going to allow you to send an electronic notice to staff at the library to pull the book for you from the shelf and just make that available to you from our circulation services desk, where you can just walk up to that desk and borrow the book, so you don't have to go pull the book yourself from the shelf. iShare is going to link out to our sister libraries that are part of our larger partnership across the state of other academic libraries. If this book for some reason was checked out and not available here at Booth Library, you could request it from another iShare library. So it would be coming to us from Western or Southern Illinois or Illinois State or one of the smaller colleges in Illinois. And that will take a couple of days for us to get, because we have our own vans that run across the state and get those to us here at Eastern. Or if you're an off-campus student, you can have that book sent to a library closer to you to pick up. And one final feature of the catalog that I want to make sure you're aware of is some of these send to options. And there's quite a few, but primarily there's the option to generate a citation automatically following one of a handful of styles. That will help get you started with your citing. But again, there's the notice here to remember to check your citations for accuracy, because these are computer generated. There might be a typo or something you need to change in terms of capitalization or punctuation. You can also copy for yourself a permanent link back to this record, or you can email yourself a copy of the record. If you ever have questions about searching and finding materials in the library, feel free to reach out to me at any time. I'm your Geology and Geography Liaison Librarian, Kirsten Duffin. I'm happy to help you with your research.